Ah, good evening, my ladies, gentlemen, both sniders, in-betweens, and outsiders. Welcome to Monday Night Tea Time with your host, the Bard. I have a couple things, actually, to say this week. Let's start with the bad. We'll get, like, the one bad thing out of the way. Back acne is a real thing. That's a real damn thing. Not great. Not even, like, easy to manage. Like, most of the acne that I get on my face is like, oh yeah, you just pop it and you clean it and it'll be red for a couple days, but whatever. This is like, no, you can't pop it. You can't. You can't. It's just gonna be there and it's gonna look awful and it's gonna hurt and then you scratch it and it'll bleed. So not great. But one of the side effects that I was told to be wary of, you'll get little spots. Um, However, good things. Voice definitely continuing to crack. So hopefully we're continuing to drop. I'm loving the sound of this. Um, Other good news. Like I said, I would check back in last week. I said I would check back in this week. Um, a little bit like TMI, kind of uncomfortable discussion. If I were to be following my regularly scheduled cycle, I would have started like the actual like blood portion of menses, which I normally just call bloodletting because I hate it so much. That bloodletting would have begun on the 20th. So here's the thing. Even if I have not completely stopped menses, like, I've definitely started to have, like, every now and then a hot flash, or I will wake up in the middle of the night, like, no idea why I'm as hot as I am. But nothing severe. Nothing the way my mom used to be like, look, I'm hot flashing. Do you see my entire neck is now red? Last night at work, my ears went solid red for no reason. That normally only happens when I get, like, embarrassed or I'm lying to someone and I know they're gonna figure it out. Both of my ears went beet red for, like, 20 minutes straight, and I could not cool down. Um, but the interesting thing is, even if I do, like, bleed next month, and I don't bleed at all this month, or I bleed a week from now, this will still be the first time that I have been this late or like missed a month in 10 years. So that is a good sign. That is a good sign that this is actually affecting the parts of my body I need it to affect. Um, so yeah, I am not at current bleeding, and the spotting has stopped. That's an interesting thing. The spotting stopped maybe like 5 days ago. Three to 5 days. My days are a little lost. Um, but I'm not spotting. I haven't started bleeding. I haven't dealt with any of like the bloating and cramping that I would generally get that would be the harbinger of that terrible bloodletting. Um, so that's great. I think that was really all I had to say. It was just something that's really exciting to me because even if this is not like official menopause, then it's at least the start of it, and it's not near as violent as I expected it to be. Because like my mom's experience with it was she bled for like 14 days straight, and we were worried. We had to take her to the hospital a couple times. Like, you know, that was something that I had to be aware of. That taking testosterone, you will go through essentially menopause, which means that you will have also some of the side effects of testosterone are the side effects of menopause. Um, One of the things that I haven't been able to tell whether or not it's like a menopause thing or just a personal life thing or a testosterone thing is like a lot of guys say, "Oh yeah, I have too much energy to sleep." And I'm like, "Dude, I fucking already like I sleep hard. I sleep harder now. Oh my god, I sleep harder. I sleep longer, but I go to bed later. So I can't like figure out what the fuck is going on." But that might also just be me. Hair loss, I feel like maybe is starting to increase. But again, like I said, I'm already a shedder. But I feel like it is starting to increase just a little bit. The mustache is still trucking along. It's doing its little jimmy jams. I got little bits here, little bits here, little bits here, little bits here. Not so much on the in between, but I am starting to get like if I take a picture with flash, you can see that I've got sideburns starting to curve around here. Around here, one side is like noticeably stronger than the other, which I'm sure is, totally normal. Human beings are naturally that kind of asymmetrical. Um, I'm also eating more. My boyfriend, I was like, I don't know if I'm actually eating more. He's like, you are definitely more inclined to eat. You're eating full meals, which is not something that you generally would do. I am fat right now, though. Oh, that's the other thing is that my muscles, the fat redistribution is happening. My thighs are getting so much thinner. I'm so happy about it, but that means that like the weight is redistributing to my belly and I don't work out. However, my arms, I do like, reach across and do this when I'm like tired just to rest my hand somewhere. There is so much less fat I didn't even realize was there. It's like the skin itself was softer. Now I put my hand here and I'm like, that is just bone and muscle. That's all there is. And my job now is like cleaning tables. So I just did this repetitive motion. You can't tell this is thinner than this was. You can't tell, but I can. But all yesterday for 8 hours, just this repetitive motion of like buffing down a table with sanitizer. My arm is fucking janked up from it. But for someone who does not work out, I am impressed by this. And there's actually a lot less like weight under here than there was when I used to do a low flex. And the muscle itself, I always want to say is getting thicker, but I can still like press my finger down into it with no pain. So that's just, I just have wimpy little archer muscles. I'm not a very strong person, but I am improving. So yeah, testosterone's doing its job. It's doing great. I think I only have 3 more doses left before I have to go and talk to my doctor, because it's been 12 weeks by that point, and get like a medical checkup done to see if my blood pressure has changed, which is something that I do actually have to worry about. I'm a rather anxious person. I'm always worried my blood pressure will reflect that. Anyway, I'll get to the songs and then I'll let you guys go. I let this tea get cold. Green by Cavetown and an Untitled song by me. Huh, not this week. Improvements. This is erosion. Grind up rocks with your molars. A big fish swims past your rod. You can't catch it, it's far too fast. Deep hook marks in rubber lips. I see your eyes in the flowers. I'll pick a bunch for your room, green and blue to match your pictures. You look so good in green. I hope you're well. And you look so good with him, and I'm proud of you still. I miss your perfect teeth. I was too blunt. I hope you feel happy. That's all I want. I don't have enough breath support sitting like this, but I'm comfy, so whatever. I'm sorry, I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. You said that 11 years ago, and you think it's still today. Well, you were screaming at me then, but now I see it on your face, and I'm sorry, I'm not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't be someone that you wanted. I'm so sorry that I've gotta be me. And it's fucked up that I need to say that. The thing about that song is this is the only time a week I sing it, so that was especially scratchier than I expected it to be. Oh well. I've been trying to do my scales and my arpeggios. And I definitely have a harder time going up the scale. I can still like get into a head voice and do higher notes, but I have a harder time getting there. Once I am there, once I'm within that range, I can work with it, but man, it is particularly harder to go up the scale. And because I've always practiced going up the scale, I don't know how to go down the scale. It's very strange. Anyway, this squeaky boy has taken up enough of your time, so everybody have a wonderful week. It's already late. If it's not late where you are, have a lovely rest of your day or day. If it is late where you are, have some tea and then go to bed. Have like a chamomile or something. Okay. Okay. This one's mine, though. You can't have this. It's also not chamomile. It's chai. Anyway, so yes, excellent days, excellent evenings, excellent whole weeks until I see you again. Have a lovely night, day. Have a lovely one. Bye.